So I figured I'd do a review on some of the machines that we have. This is one of our coin sorters. It's a Cummins Allison Jetsort 1000. What we do is anytime we go to a location, we either put it in a bin and bring it all back after we count it at the location, or we put it in a bag. Not like this, we use plastic bags and seal it and stuff. We put it in a bag, we bring it here, we dump it in, we figure out what that location made. And then from there, this what tells us what is in it. I go to my computer and I write it down and do paperwork. We got two-part carbon copies there that we fill out and do that. So when we put it up top here, this sorts it all out by denomination. So as you can see, 10-1 all the way to 2. 1 and 2 go in bags. We don't get a lot of nickels, dimes, and pennies, so they just go into the containers. Then we get a ton of quarters, and what we do with the quarters is we separate them between US and Canadian. So this is a custom machine that I made. It goes into the top here, the hopper spins it all around. I think it's 300 coins a minute. And then we have just a coin comparator there. So there's a US coin right there, and it just compares all the coins going through the machine to that coin. US comes out this chute, Canadian comes out this chute, and they land into their respective buckets. It's not focusing at all. No focus. There we go. There's a bill counter. I don't really like it. We're probably going to buy a new one. It just counts the bills. It doesn't detect the denomination or anything like that. So what I want to buy is I put a stack of bills up top, and it just goes through and it tells us how much money's in it. And it determines if it's a $20 bill, a $5 bill, or whatever it is. This one is a Semicon S140, and we use that to roll the change. The reason we do that is because it's a lot faster than that one. The Cummins Jetsort 1000. The Semicon one is a lot faster. It has a massive hopper. About $1,000 in quarters fits in the hopper. And then there's just the reject. So every once in a while, a smaller coin still gets past the sorter. And if it's too small, it just comes out this reject bin when we're wrapping it. And if I have a jam or anything, I gotta clear it from there. So you just pick that up. And then we just bought this one as well. It's a Semicon. I don't know the model number, but it's to crimp over the coin tubes. And then we just put them in the boxes when we're done. So for now, we're just gonna review this and show how it works, this Jestsort 1000. It's a pretty cool machine. It's kind of slow if you're talking to us though, just because we get so much change. It's gonna be loud, so we're probably gonna have to, I don't know, my wife when she edits is gonna have to do something with that. But you'll see, as soon as I put some change in there, what I'll do is I'll move it. I'll grab the tripod and move it a little bit, because the Canadian and US coin sorter is going to automatically turn on once it detects change in the hopper. This is part of the reason I don't like it, because it's hard to fill the top of it. And I've thought about using a scoop, but the scoop's still kind of a pain. So I want to get a hopper or something for the top, but I can't find one. We are thinking about buying a new Cummins Jetsort, possibly a 3000 or a 4000. Just because it's got a bigger hopper, it's a little quicker, whatnot like that. But if you think about the price, like this Jetsort 1000 set up as it is with the bag holders and stuff like that, it's about $4,600 Canadian. So to go up a size, you're looking at $6,000 to $7,000, and we don't know if it's worth it at this point. But here we go. So that's right there is one of the problems we have with this setup too. Every once in a while this US and Canadian separator jams, and it's a little easier to catch when I'm not trying to film, but right now it's really jammed, so I gotta fix that. I'll try and videotape it, but I'm probably not gonna get it. So the problem with that now too is everything's falling out and I gotta restart the whole. Normally I catch it early enough and I don't have to restart the US and Canadian separator. But it's not a big deal because I can just put it. It's not a big deal because I can just put it back into the hopper. That is a major reason why we have these switches too. So as you can see, I'm ready to start this big one again here. It would be nice if it was a bigger hopper, but nothing I can do about it. US and Canadian shut off automatically. You can see there's still some in there, but there's a little sensor inside the hopper here that let the text in. So, doing pretty good so far. So now, being that we wanted that automatic, one of the things that I knew would happen is there'd always be change in the hopper. So I put in a manual. And usually I only turn that on when I'm done, like the day worth of sorting. So as you can see, that's how much Canadian, US, and then this is toonies, loonies, and as you saw from the totals that I just showed, there's not much in nickels and dimes. So the biggest problem that I don't like is this opening is so small that the coins will bridge. And when it bridges, you have to poke it or coax the coin back down in the hole. The bigger models, like the Jetsort 3000 and 4000, has a wide opening, and it won't have that problem. The tray's bigger as well, and everything like that is just so much nicer. But as you can see, to remove the trays are really easy. Removing the bags is easy. There's the toonies. Here's the loonies. So when you order this sorter, this is the sorter from here to here, and then this is the stand that you got to buy, and that's just so that you can set it on the table, and then you have your bags sit on the table as well. You can't hang the bags over it; it'll tip the machine. So. If you guys have any other specific questions about this machine, just let me know. I can show you. If you have a coin jam, you got into it through there. I just gotta shut this off and I'll show you. So if you have a coin jam, you just gotta turn these tabs. There's 3 of them. Here's the other one. The sort disc picks up, and then there's a little holder for it there. And these are your reading sensors. That's what detects when the coin goes by that slot. You gotta make sure the disc's always oiled. We've already had to replace this pad once because it wears out pretty quickly. I think we've had 29,000 coins go through it before we had to replace it, which in the grand scheme of things isn't really that much. I was told when we took it in for service, because we pay for the service plan on this unit, which is about $500 a year, that this needs to be oiled at all times. It has its own oiler in it. Right, there's an oil hole. I don't know where it is, but it's got its own oiler, and I was cleaning it off, and they actually told me just to leave it dirty. So that's what we do now. Let me know if you got any questions and we'll go from there.